Coach, I think RJ would say that you've been scary good since the beginning of March.
That's pretty good, yeah.
My question to you is, has the conversations been different from day to day? Does it feel different as it pertains to wins and losses with the success that this team is having as of late?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it is different, definitely. Does it feel different? It doesn't. It just feels, because again, you win that game and you play that team again, so you're already moving forward. You get about a little bit of time to enjoy it, but it's a daunting task ahead each and every night. But I'm, our guys are showing progress, and that's what we wanted from day one. I've said it from day one that I took this position was we need to get better. I'm not going to worry about winning. That's going to follow us getting better every day. And at some point, we're going to win consistently because we got better. And, we've won more consistently lately, but I can tell you we still need to get better. So, our first period was evident. We were real sloppy in the first. I thought we got to our game in the second period. Got our legs going a little bit and actually established the pace in the second period, which was great. And then the third, I thought we did a nice job. We give up a goal, but we still stayed on it. Our confidence didn't break. The 6-on-5 with the empty net, we had 3 minutes to kill there. Being in the 6-on-5, I loved our competitive fire there. And our defensive effort in the third, overall 5-on-5 and with that empty net, I thought was solid.
In the first period, was part of the problem the way Carolina plays defense? Did that cause you guys to start making turnovers?
They do some things different. A lot of aerials, a lot of, they go, the terminology coaches speak with just north. They just go north quick and fast, and they advance it to the next zone. So out of their D zone, they'll just aerial the puck or loft it in the neutral zone and to pressure. So you have a lot of looks where the defensemen have a puck coming at them in the air and a player on the other team coming at them. And they do that as much or more than anybody in the league. And so it's just they want to get pucks up and pressure the D. And it does take a little bit to adjust. It's just a different dynamic. And, unless you've played him recently or play him regularly, it's much different than you're accustomed to from the defensive side all around. And it did take us a while to adjust to that. It probably will still take us a bit next game, 2 days from now.
The pass that Darlene makes, not only the pass, but the entire play leading up to Olofsson's goal. Is that one of those plays that has show the growth of Darlene, because he's under pressure there and he makes a really quick play and there's not much time to consider, right?
Yeah, no, again, we've talked about no hesitation, being fearless, and when you're that, it unleashes the ability, it unleashes the skill. And, he stayed engaged. He had his net behind him and 120 feet of ice to cover, but he stayed in the battle right in front of him and obviously won it and had enough presence and skill to know, where his out was. And that was obviously Victor Olofsson standing alone in front. So an amazing play. I haven't been able to enjoy it on video yet. It's tough to see from the bench. So I only got a piece of it from the bench. But it looks spectacular, even only getting 20% of the information from me because he stayed up and pressured the puck. So hats off to him. Great job. And Victor had a great game too. Sorry.
What were you feeling in the moment when Thompson decided to pass to Skinner on that first goal? Did you think he was going to?
On which? The first goal. Yeah, that's why I wanted Thompson at center. That vision and that creativity. You get him off the wall, and he can. His peripheral is so incredible, and he obviously manipulated the defenseman. You caught me. I didn't know if it was, an empty net at the end of a game you were referring to or something, but now I got you. The first goal of the game. Yeah. No, that's the vision and talent of Tage. That's why I like him at center, because he's not stuck on a wall and he can where he can only go one way. He is a lot to handle there, which we've all come to know.
It was a great play, but as he's coming down, were you thinking to yourself, shoot it?
Absolutely. You've got a great view from the bench. You see the net. You see a guy that's got 30 goals, and that's again. I mean, he's a 30-goal scorer. He's staring right at the net, and he still has the presence to manipulate and make that play. I saw him do that one day with Austin Matthews in St. Paul, Minnesota, when I had both of those two, and he did almost the same thing. He drew everyone in and laid it to Austin for basically in a tap-in empty net goal, and it reminded me of that one. Deja vu.
As much as some people in the moment might think, oh, they're overpassing, do you not feel really confident that the guys that are making these plays feel so good with one another that they believe they can keep making?
Yeah, I do think.
Because later on we saw it was the top line again. You know, it ended up being a big scramble in the crease.
Yeah.
But you know, Thompson passed it back. Skinner kind of bobbled a little bit, but it was instinct that was so much on display.
I guess when you don't score, the reflex is you're going to say you overpassed. So, yeah, that's never going to end. You know, if you score on those plays, you didn't overpass. If you didn't score, then you leave it. Maybe Thompson should have shot on that play, right? So, yeah, I don't even want to let my mind go there.
Coach,
It gets lost in some of the other stuff, but Craig, you know, really sturdy early on. Your backbone tonight.
He's been great. I mean, his numbers, his wins. I mean, you know, it's you know, he's put us in the win column. You can just look at his record and imagine if he was healthy. I mean, he's done a great job for us, and he has come into this season ready to go. And you know, he shows us. He just has such a presence. Just the late stuff in the game and all that traffic in front of the net, and just like the other night, his ability to deal with that, or the night he played last, you just see he has calm because he can read the situation so well. And yeah, he's a big component, big factor tonight, no question.
Coach, could we get your assessment on Victor Olofsson as of late?
Oh, he's been good. That's a great question. I mean, he's been outstanding. Two great plays tonight. The insurance goal there, Cousins' goal on the power play. You know, Victor pressured the puck, forced it, and you know, for possession on the forecheck, and then had a couple plays. They're an aggressive penalty kill team, and he had a real good presence with the puck, and backed off their penalty kill enough that eventually it led to Cousins' goal. So he did about 3 or 4 real subtle things and competitive things that were nice to see. It's nice to see him. He's put the work in. He's had to battle an injury much longer than meets the eye, really, to get to this point. And so it's nice to see him get rewarded with production.
On your first power play, you never got an entry in 2 minutes, but you did get a power play goal later. What did you guys do? What adjustments did you make in the later power play to be able to straighten that out?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that we made an adjustment to being poor on the first power play. I think we just kind of got back to ourselves. We were sloppy on the first power play, as we were, I felt, in the first period. And, you know, we just got to our game and, you know, got more into the flow. So I don't think it was an adjustment, a technical or tactical adjustment on the power play itself. We were out to lunch on the first one. You can quote me on that, too.